We up at the Home Depot. We're making a midnight run. Time to pick out some paint. Paint. Hey, we're getting some paint. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, those are nice.
And Christmas trees.
Those junipers. Alright. All we're doing is getting paint. I found out I'm not a bad painter. So I had a lot to paint. I have a lot to paint. Let's talk about that. Here we go. Okay, so I have a lot to paint. I actually called 2 contractors and it was $3,000 to paint in here. I ain't got $3,000. So my husband goes, well good, now you know how much the value is that you're doing when you paint it. And I'm like, so I'm not a good painter. Like when I paint, the paint is everywhere, all over me, and yet we haven't got it on. He's yelling in the vacuum cleaner pole. Okay. I forgot how much I loved having doors. Yeah. So, I would get paint everywhere. So I spent the day watching YouTube on how to paint, no joke. And I learned everything I was doing wrong, like you don't dunk the roller. I mean, just all these tiny little things. If you ever need to paint and you're a horrible painter like me, the Lowe's channel for the Lowe's Home Improvement store has great painting videos. So I painted the ceiling. I painted all my ceilings. I think I just saw I did 2 coats in here. No, I thought I had seen a spot right there, but I think it's the shadow, it's not. And then like I have this front room, so I did that ceiling. I did a lot. So I had 2 painters come in, and I had one painter contractor who's like, I don't really have the time, but I want to help you. You know, this is how much, and I'll do it at night to fit it in, if that's okay with you. And I'm like, yeah, and he goes, but you're already painting. I'm like, I told you, I started painting because I need to get painting if I'm gonna be the one doing it. And he gave me a bunch of help, like I showed him my paint, because I got gifted 15 gallons of paint, brand new paint, 3 5-gallon buckets. I think I hurt my back doing it, moving them. And I showed him the paint we got. I'm like, this is what I have, and he goes, well, don't put any of that on the ceiling. He told me just to do 2 things of kilts. Look, I missed a spot there. I gotta touch up there. Now all of a sudden I become painter critical. So I kilts this room because I thought I had to kilt everything, and he's like, you don't have to kilt everything. This is the hallway. That color right there was my entire house when I moved in. Bought this house 12 years ago, 11 years ago, I can't even remember. The entire house was that color, and I thought it was white. Even the kitchen, like it was all that color, and the kitchen was like originally from the house was built in 52, it was originally from the 50s. So we updated it with a dishwasher. I need to get new appliances. That's my husband's handiwork right there. That needs to be replaced pronto. So, and then I have all the little doodads for the chandelier there, but there's so much to clean and stuff. Anyway, look at her. So I did this room, and he's like, you don't have to kilt and prime every room. The rooms are fine. Like, I'm messy. I'm gonna paint, so I'm like, don't get made up. So I kilt this room and finished kilting it, but I then put the second layer. That's a patch job. Not very good. And to be honest, I could fix it better, but I'll fix it better when we move, because I'm kind of like, that's good enough. I know. And then this is my 1 bathroom. Okay, I ripped out the flooring in here already, but this is original tile, so I'm working with it, and I'm doing the house in gray. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna plan to do the house. But I'm gonna leave the pink tile. I'm just leaving it, and I'm gonna do bright white, but I did the ceiling. So I got the ceiling done. And then I'm gonna do a gray floor, bright white, and then I'm gonna do like gray chevron curtain here. Okay, so I have my hallway painted. So what color did I go with? I don't know if you can tell. It's actually a gray. Ooh, it looks so good on camera. I can see all my flaws. Oh, and where I have drops, so I gotta take care of that. It looks good. I like it. Do you like it? I painted that, and I painted the walls. Anyway, so I'm coming in here, and one of my problems I run into, and I just wanted to show you, is, see this? It's a vinyl siding. It's a vinyl trim that was put in 60 years ago. So it's brittle. It like just, see? Well, of course I can't do it with my nails, my fingers, but it just breaks off. And I'm getting that. I'm kind of painting over it, but the whole house was covered in it. And then I gotta take these down. Are these cute? I'm gonna trim those in white. I'm doing the same color. But let me roll that off and get started in here and finish vacuuming. I am wiped out. Oh my goodness, so, doesn't that look so nice? It's just a gray room, I know. It actually has blue hints. Got that done. This is what my kids have been doing, like most of the time, something.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do that one tomorrow, or I'm gonna put a second coat. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do a second coat. And so then in here, I have the hallway done. All right, but I was exhausted, totally exhausted. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do all the work. I'll just roll around it. Not a bad idea. Except I was that exhausted. All right. That's as far as I got. That's my Friday. Painting on, painting on. I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. I gotta clean everything out. So.